A man's wisdom does not come instantly. No one has wisdom from the beginning, and more often than not, we do stupid things when we are young. While you can study relationship psychology, it's hard to truly understand the bright and dark sides of a relationship without practice. Relationship wisdom comes to a man after experiences, maybe after a long relationship with a woman. Some call it wisdom, others call it an epiphany, when eyes are open to what is going on around you. Among you who are watching me right now, there are many men who have experience in relationships, but unfortunately most of it is negative. I'm sure if you were fine with women, you probably wouldn't watch this channel, and if you did, it would be in exceptional cases. I once decided to show my channel to a woman and her reaction was not the most pleasant. So I do not recommend you to show this channel to a woman, because some topics may negatively affect your attitude towards her. In any case, realization does not come immediately, often even taking years. Realization usually comes almost 100% in the most difficult moments related to disappointment in a woman. These are the moments when you are pierced by immense pain, when your lover leaves you for your best friend or similar situations. In such moments, you experience deep pain. This state may last for some time, it may be accompanied by other difficulties, but it brings you valuable experience. And, of course, sooner or later everything passes and you are ready to start a relationship again. It may seem that meeting a new girl is your destiny, but then the breakup may come again, and you may be cheated on again. I know men, including myself, who have been betrayed at least 5 times in their lifetime after a really serious relationship. You know, getting over someone after a short-lived relationship of just a few months where you didn't live together, walk hand in hand, or share an ice cream cone in the park isn't a particularly significant loss or problem. The real pain comes when you've lived with someone, shared a common table, slept in the same bed, made plans for the future, and then it turns out that your love for has disappeared and the person who seemed close now remains a stranger. You're used to that person, but at some point you're left without your love, feeling like a stranger, like you were never loved. These are the moments when it truly hurts. Imagine a beautiful pink heart, without scratches, pure and beautiful. With each new tear it becomes more and more scarred. First there are scratches, then holes, and then it turns charcoal colored. You realize that your faith in love is no longer what it was in those days when you were just beginning to dream of your first relationship. I am, at my core, a romantic, and that's my main difficulty. But I am a conscious romantic. I like to watch movies about love from time to time. Even though I'm a man and have been in various situations myself, I realize that movies and real life are two completely different things. 90% of the time, love in movies ends well, and it is often shown that a woman doesn't need anything from a man. In real life, a woman always needs something from you, and if she has lost her feelings, she walks away. I've had about 5 serious relationships with varying lengths of time. In 4 out of 5 cases, they ended with them leaving. Only once did I not do well myself. The girls I broke up with had no regrets and left, even the one I expected a reaction from. She didn't even react despite the fact that I didn't grovel, run after her, or try to get the relationship back. Sometimes it's important to stop waiting on a person, especially if they've already left. You shouldn't expect her to contact you, just let the situation go. The key is to focus on gaining experience and gaining wisdom. When you become wiser, you can recognize unsuitable women. Here are 7 things a wise man recognizes in an unsuitable woman. 1. He realizes that an unsuitable woman has her own expiration date. At some point, I realized that if a woman is unfit, it will become apparent sooner or later. If you have a relationship with her and something binds you together, over time it will end. In 98% of cases, an unsuitable woman who has an expiration date leaves on her own. A wise man, noticing the negative traits in her behavior, does not waste his time on her. Second point, you understand women better. An experienced man understands women better because he either has extensive experience with them himself and has analyzed them, or has studied a lot of information in depth. Being able to assess a woman, have a short conversation with her, and understand her character is an important aspect. Personally, as I study psychology, I get a better understanding of people every year. People can be either unpleasant in communication, which causes a desire to stop communicating and forget, or cause interest, although such quite few. A wise man can appreciate a woman, sometimes even feeling her energy. The ability to sense others is rare. Honestly, abstinence has helped me develop the skill of feeling women without even communicating with them directly. Women are usually categorized into 3 types. The first is the one from whom good, sweet, light energy emanates. The second is something in between, a person between good and evil. The third is a woman with a nasty energy, focused on lust, sex, and the desire for attention. She can also be envious and soulless, feeling no shame for her actions. The third point is the realization that an unsuitable woman is not capable of staying in one place for long. It doesn't matter how perfect a partner you are, caring father, agile and successful. If she is categorized as unfit, she is likely to seek attention in an intimate relationship regardless of the qualities of her current partner. This is because such people cannot fill their emotional void within themselves and often seek external sources of satisfaction. It is difficult to change their mentality, and even over the years, only a small percentage of women are able to change their views. The fourth point is to understand when a woman is seeking material gains and when she is sincerely seeking love. An unsuitable woman belongs to the category of those who pursue financial gain. For them, rich men are as interesting as young, beautiful women are to perverts. If such a woman sees a rich but lonely man, she is willing to go to great lengths, but it will not be true love. Rather, it will be a play on his feelings, especially if he does not realize her real intentions. The fifth sign is the realization that if a woman is secretive and presents uncertainty, she uses different masks. If she always covers her true identity with different disguises and behaves differently with different people, this also indicates her unsuitability. A woman uses this technique to make as many acquaintances as possible. She can pretend to be different with different men. You may have dated her for 3 to 4 years, or even longer, thinking she is what you see her as, but in reality it turns out she was just presenting what you wanted to see. Then another guy comes along, a bully or scumbag, and with him she becomes completely different. So the wise man realizes that using masks is a clear sign of her unsuitability. The sixth sign is an unstable internal state. This means that she is emotionally unstable, changes her mood frequently, and a variety of thoughts visit her mind. With the understanding of this, wise man will not risk entering into a relationship. And finally, the seventh. A wise man does not get attached to a woman and avoids typical mistakes, as he has already gone through similar experiences. He realizes that any woman can be unsuitable, and it is important not to look weak and dependent to win. Friends, do not forget to put a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your attention. Good luck to everyone.